What's up, guys? Here for you today. I have something a little bit different. It's actually the finals game of a GB FFA Premium tournament that I competed in today. And I entered this tournament like a week ago, and I had no idea that I would even make it to like semis because I had never entered. This is my first tournament period on GB, and I really have never played free for all in a competitive setting before. It's just whenever I play, it's just pubs. I don't really think anything of it. It's just I like to shoot people, so that's the game type I go to sometimes. But a lot of these people in this lobby, like I know their gamer tags aren't the most like if you look at their gamer tags, like let's be real, like when you play COD against people, you can kind of tell by their gamer tag if they're gonna be at least decent, right? Because like you go into a pub match and Super Sniper 83 isn't going to be on the top of the lobby. Like, it's pretty safe to assume that, right? But these people, like, they don't have the sweatiest names I've ever seen, but they were good. Like, you can go on GB, go find this tournament and check who I played against. And they were all, like, except maybe, like, one, maybe two people, they were all, like, really experienced players who have been playing this game since release. You know, one of the dudes actually played back in the day when COD 4, not remastered, was on the ladder. So these are some people that have been playing for a long time. The person I was most scared of in this lobby was Cham XO. I heard he was pretty good and he was doing really good. Like you can see people's progress after every round. You can see what their KD was and like how many kills and what kind of score they dropped. And he was usually on the top for most of them. So yeah, I was a little intimidated going to this finals to say the least. Because I'll be completely honest, I had a pretty easy pass into this finals. I got 2 buys, which just means we just got advanced automatically without me having to play. So there were 6 rounds. I came in first place first round, first place second round, and then I got a bye third round. I played fourth round, and if you're in an 8-person lobby, the top 4 advanced. I placed third in the fourth round, and then I got a bye fifth round, which is ridiculous. Like they literally had 8 people in one group and 4 people in the other, and they just advanced to 4 and kept the 8 instead of splitting it to like 6 and 6 for some reason. So I got a bye through semifinals and basically just went straight to finals. But I mean, this finals match was definitely experienced people. So although I had a pretty easy pass, a really easy pass through the entire tourney up to this point, this was actually going to be a close finals. So I have no idea how to play shipment versus 7 other people. Like, I've played 6v6 games on shipment, but that's completely different. So you'll probably notice by now that I'm using martyrdom, and it's very cheesy. And this was the only match I actually I played shipment earlier in the tournament. I didn't use martyrdom. I thought it was banned. It turns out it's not banned, and I learned that before playing finals. Thank God, because at least 4 other people in my lobby were using it. So it's one of those things where it's really cheap and it's cheesy, yeah, but like if you want to actually win the tournament, you're probably gonna have to put it on just because everyone else is using it, and it's really helpful. It gets me a good amount of kills. I mean, it's shipment. Martyrdom's gonna get you kills no matter what. But I had no idea how to play shipment against 7 other people at the same time, and I know it's a lot of spawn killing, but I didn't know like the exact spots, and I literally everything I learned on how to play shipment was just playing this match. Like mid-map, I'm just like, okay, this guy's doing this. Like you'll notice in the beginning, I'm not playing it very smart. I'm like kind of running out and I'm getting caught. And if you look, I'm getting killed by people who are sitting in the containers and head glitching the barrels and watching the spawn. And I pick up on it right away. And I just start doing that myself. And what it came down to was who was doing it the best. Who was controlling spawns the best. And you'll see, like, I get multiple, like, 2 and 3 pieces this whole throughout the whole match. And that's how you win. Like, if you actually want to win, like, I could trade a bunch, you know, I could get a couple 2 pieces. I could run around like an idiot, throw nades in the air, and just hope I get enough kills. But if you really actually wanted to win this thing, you literally need to sit at a barrel and head glitch it and pre-aim. And it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but it's definitely interesting to how 8 people get together on this small ass map and they have to outslay each other, and it's ridiculous the things you have to do because of the spawns on this map. There's like 3 main points I went through. There are 2 containers I went to, and there was a dumpster, and you'll notice I worked that dumpster in the corner a lot. And the goal is to just stare a certain way so the people will spawn right next to you, and when you look back, they have their back turned to you, basically. It's really cheap. and it really doesn't take that much skill, but honestly, you're gonna have to have decent gun skill, and you're gonna have to be really alert, especially when someone's in a spot and you spawn next to them. Like, you'll see later in at the game, in like the last 30 seconds, the dude in second place who's right behind me has me in a spawn trap, and I end up killing him and taking the spot away from him, and that's what ends up winning me such a close game. The game was so back and forth, and if he would have killed me out of my spawn and stayed in that spot, I probably would have came in second. But I just go on some tears in this game, like especially at the end, like the last minute and a half or so. I go on like a 10 kill streak or something ridiculous. Like, this was definitely an interesting tourney, and it's probably the only free-for-all tourney I'll ever enter, unless there's another free one. But I would never pay to enter a tourney like this, because this is what it comes down to: 8 people on shipment. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous that this was the finals. It really doesn't show much skill. It kind of just shows, all right, how well are you gonna adapt? And adapting is very limited on shipment, because you'll see me die like 4 times in a row, and I don't even really have a chance to shoot anyone. But you're basically just looking for an opportunity to get to a control spot, like a power spot on the map. You're looking for that opportunity the whole time, and once you get there, you really can't fuck it up and give up that spot, because it's really gonna set you back. So did it take skill to win this? Not really. I mean, I'm using martyrdom and we're playing on shipment, so no, not really. But it definitely takes a lot of concentration, and for 10 straight minutes to try to get over 100 kills is not the easiest thing in the world. But I think the class I had was definitely the best class. It's what most people were using. You'll see most people in this gameplay were using 74U. I think most of them are using stopping power too, and most of them are using martyrdom. And I think that's just the class that I had to go with to win this. Like, if I was using an MP5 or something along those lines, I probably would have had to reload a lot more often, and that's really crucial in this. So I think this is definitely the best class for it. And yeah, I mean, it's not that impressive winning this, but it feels good. You know, I won $200 and I got a trophy on my page from a tournament that I didn't even think I was gonna get to semis. I mean, at the beginning it's easy because there's at the beginning you'll always get a couple people in your group that are not so good at the game. It happened in every round. Like, literally the first round of every heat was just bad people, like, going double negative and getting knocked out. But once you get into the later rounds, I mean, there's some real competition on some of these maps, and this is just how I had to play shipment. Like, you could rag on me for playing this way, you know, but this is literally how you have to play it if you actually want to win. Like, I could have done so much different stuff, and I probably could have came in like 4th or something, but I actually wanted to win. So everything I did in this gameplay was me just seeing what I'm dying to and why I'm dying, and just literally using that myself. And that's all there is to it, really, in free-for-all, because free-for-all is extremely repetitive. It's literally 10 minutes of just killing. So you have to understand why you're dying and what are the power spots in the map, and you have to try to work them. And that's all it is, really. But yeah, overall, I mean, I had fun. It was fun being in a tourney. Obviously, winning it makes me feel a lot better about it. But it's definitely an interesting experience, and I hope you guys get a good idea of what it's like. It's not like, you shouldn't be scared to play people that are better than you, because in free-for-all tourneys, especially when it comes down to shipment, like, these people are probably individually better than me. Yeah, like, I'm not the best, but like, it's just knowing what you have to do and doing it, and that's it. It's not that much decision making. It's literally just, you're gonna make, you know what decisions you have to make. You just have to actually pull them off. That's the whole thing. It's not like Search where you have to try to outsmart people. There wasn't really much outsmarting people in this. It was literally just finding what position I have to go for when I spawn near it and going for it. And if it works out, it works out. That's it. But I hope you guys found this interesting. And I think I'm going to let the gameplay play out. And hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.